What's up guys, TechGuys56, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my first impressions on the Samsung Galaxy S6, which has just been released by Samsung. It is Samsung's newest flagship phone and one of the best phones I've ever had. I just came from the iPhone 6, so that's saying a lot, and let's get into this video right now. So the first thing you'll notice when picking up this phone is this phone has a brand new design. It is completely made out of metal and glass. The front and back are glass while the edges are made of aluminum, which is very nice. I like the design a lot. Actually, I liked it more than I thought I would. The phone feels really good in your hand. It is really high quality. It's really thin. Everything about the design of the phone I like a lot. I thought I wouldn't like it that much because it's somewhat similar to the iPhone 4. But actually there is a curve to it, so it actually fits really nicely in your hand. The curves on the Samsung Galaxy S6 are a lot like how the iPhone 6 are in the way they're curved, so they fit really nicely in your hand while still giving you the really high design quality that it has since it's made out of aluminum and glass. The phone is also really light, so it's not liking there. It's very thin as well, which I kind of wish they made it a little bit thicker so they can make the battery bigger, but we'll talk about that in the later part of this video. Also, right when you turn this device on, the first thing you'll notice is that the home button has a lot of new improvements in the way that it now has a fingerprint scanner just like the iPhone 6, which is a lot more improved compared to last year's Samsung Galaxy S5. The button is a lot bigger now. All you have to do is put your finger on the Samsung Galaxy S6 just like the iPhone 6 and it unlocks your phone. A lot of people are saying that they're having problems with it not working that well, but for me it works pretty good nonetheless. Once turning on the device after unlocking it, you'll notice that the Samsung Galaxy S6 has a really nice display. It is a 2K display, which is a QHD display. It is really nice, probably one of the best displays I've ever seen. It's really rich in color, everything looks really high quality. Videos look amazing on this device. Watching Netflix or watching YouTube videos look just fantastic on this device. I really like it. One of the best parts about having this phone, especially coming from a 720p iPhone 6, this phone looks completely amazing. Definitely a lot better than the iPhone 6 in my opinion, and I love it greatly. Since this is Samsung's newest flagship phone, there is a lot of great specifications this phone has. It has Samsung's newest processor, which is a octa-core 64-bit processor. It also has a 5-megapixel camera on the front that shoots in 2K and the 16-megapixel camera on the back that shoots in 4K at the highest quality. It can also shoot in 1080p at 60 frames per second. The pictures on this device look very crisp. They look very high quality, better than I thought they would. It actually can replace some people's cameras in my opinion. This phone has really good photos in highlight and daylight. Obviously this device definitely performs very well in daylight. Sometimes during the nighttime you're not getting that much of crisp shots, but the photos nonetheless are very great. There also is a pro camera mode on this phone, so that way you can adjust the settings, the ISO, you can adjust the white balance, the ISO, the exposure, you can put it in macro or landscape, you can put some skins on top of it basically, and everything about it is pretty cool. For the pro mode, you definitely have a lot of features you can do. You cannot adjust the shutter speed, but there also is a selective shot, there's panorama mode, there's slow motion videos and fast motion video, and there's also a virtual shot mode. But pretty much if you're a normal person, don't really need to do that. You will do just fine on auto mode in my opinion. The camera's HDR mode is definitely something I suggest you put on because it definitely does make the photos look a lot more crisp and tender deliciousness. You can also quickly get to the camera app just by tapping the home button on your device and get there in just 2 seconds. Probably take a photo. That probably takes exactly 4 seconds just to take a picture, which is one of the fastest experiences I have ever seen, even faster than the iPhone in my opinion. The only thing that's really lacking in this phone is the battery life, which is definitely not that great. it has a smaller battery compared to last year's because they made the phone thinner, which is not good in my opinion at all. They did make up for it though. They have fast charging. Your phone charges in about an hour to 100%. Also, they have wireless charging, so you can link up any of your Qi chargers, or Samsung has their own wireless charging pads that you can hook up around your house and just put it on there and charge your device pretty quickly. Also, you can get a portable charger, so you don't have to really worry about it that much, but you're going to have to put a little bit more money into it to charge your device if you want to on the go and stuff like that. But nonetheless, I don't get that. I barely survive by the end of the day with this phone on a full charge in the morning. I wake up about 7 o'clock in the morning to go to school. I wake up actually about 6 o'clock in the morning, but I leave around 7, so that's when I take it off the charger. And I get, sometimes if I'm lucky, I survive at 10% maybe at the end of the day, but mostly I never survive without having to charge my phone at least once. But it's not much of a problem for me. But if you're a person on the go, you can obviously get a portable charger. They have lots of those that people offer, like Anchor and stuff like that. I've only dropped this phone one time while having it, and didn't really drop it. I like slipped through a couch and it hit like a wooden floor, and it got a little bit of a dent on the corner. But otherwise, I think this phone can withstand a drop. I've seen some drop test videos, and this phone has has survived pretty well compared to other phones in the drop. But I definitely recommend getting this a case for this device. But if you're like me, obviously I don't get cases. I hate cases, but it's definitely a good investment towards your phone because you will not get cracks on it, especially with the glass back. It definitely can crack a lot better compared to a iPhone 6. There's no glass crack on. This phone also has an LED flash, so you can shoot pictures in low light a little bit better because it does have LED flash. It also has a heart rate sensor, so you can, if you're doing a sportsy person, you can put your finger on it, you can check your heart rate and stuff like that, which not much of a really good feature, but it's there if you want it. Also, this phone has Android 5.0 with TouchWiz on top of it, which is my favorite version of TouchWiz so far. It has a lot less bloatware compared to all the other Samsung devices. It is a lot more smooth and crisp. You can definitely move around the phone a lot easier with minimal lag, and I love it a lot. There is some features that I took off. I took off the extra homepage there that has all the news feeds. I'm not really a fan of it. Also, it's pretty laggy, so it's not really something I would recommend using. But if someone likes it, you can obviously use it. I don't know why they still have the S Voice option, because Google Now is a lot better, but it's there if you want it. I obviously don't use it at all. This phone otherwise is really smooth. It can run through applications really fast and easy, which I like a lot. It's really great for daily usage, and I haven't had any other problems with this device at all, which is very good. I have no lag, very minimal lag. Everything's really cool. Even when I'm in the app manager, where you can close all your all your RAM, clear up your RAM, and I'll go through all the applications I use, it still is really fast and fluid, no lag and minimal lag at all. I don't see any lag right now, and it's really great. I really like it a lot, and I have nothing to say but good things about this device so far. Anyways, that's it for my first impressions on the Samsung Galaxy S6. This video is pretty much like a review, but I'm not done with my full review yet. I haven't had this phone for a week yet. I've had it since like April 30th, so I've had this for like 6 days. I'm not ready to do my full review yet. I'm probably going to do it next week. I'll have my full review up with this device, but this is my first impression of the device, which is a very detailed first impressions. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. It's free, and you're going to see whenever I upload new videos like this one about the Samsung Galaxy S6 and any other devices that are coming out soon. I'll probably have a video on the LG G4 when it comes out in the United States. And I already have a video up right now talking about the specifications and the features of the LG G4, so you haven't seen that already, go check that out right now. Make sure to like this video and leave a comment down below what you think about the Samsung Galaxy S6, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.